has finally come that we are able to get rid of these cows and calves for the summer. We're gonna push them up on the range, and that's where they're gonna spend the next 4 months this summer. Luckily for us, we had plenty of help from friends and family helping with this big job. It's a pretty big job to get them up there. It's about a 4-mile cattle drive, and we had plenty of help, which always makes it so much easier.
Say, we're gonna take the cows out.
We're gonna take the cows out.
Ooh.
They go. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Mommy. There's a horse gonna catch a cow.
Gonna catch a cow?
Man, look at that. I guess that's good.
I believe we only had 3 or 4 calves that started lagging behind that we had to catch and throw in the back of the trailer, haul them up the rest of the way. Then we just combined them with the herd up at the spot where we turn up onto the forest. It's always a pretty stressful job that I get pretty anxious over, so it's always nice to have so many friends and family that are willing to come and help. Just finished loading up these levelers. I gotta grab that yoke that we used to pull it with. But we're gonna go out and try to level up the pasture where the cows were all winter and this spring. Got these levelers moved and got hooked up to this orange tractor. So this is gonna be the first time we try this tractor out and see how it runs. My dad's been working hard on getting it put back together the last few weeks, and I think we've got it. We just want to test it out and see how it does before we put it all back together with the hood and everything. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but it's snowing. It's snowing. We got our sprinklers going too. So we're waking up to a little bit of ice and frost this morning. It's probably not a good thing. Ellis had some swim lessons this morning, so he's hanging out with me today. We're just gonna head out and change the sprinklers and do a few other things. I got the Ranger loaded up, so we're gonna unload this. I've still been going up and working on that fence, picking away at it up on the range. So I haven't really been doing much filming lately just because I've been doing a lot of the same thing, just fixing fence, and that's really been about it.
Yeah.
Now let's do this one. You pull it off. Let's see them glasses. Put them glasses back on. You ready to go?
Yeah. What? That's not forward.
Push it forward. So I feel like some of our videos have been pretty sporadic lately. So let's drive around and give you guys a little bit of update on what's going on around here. You gonna help me? Let's shut it off. This is one of our fields that we bale up for horse hay. We've got some brome and timothy, some alfalfa in here. We're probably, I'd probably say 2 or 3 weeks away from cutting our first crop. So I just ran down here into this river pasture to look at this too, and you can see how much this river's eating this bank back. So our T-post right here is about ready to fall in the river. Same with our couple little dancers there. So I need to come back and pull this post out and move the fence up a little bit. So this bank's probably, I don't know, eroded another 6-7 feet. I'll stay back from the river. So if you guys remember from earlier this winter and later this spring, this is where we had that group of new cows at, and we were keeping them separate from the original herd. So things are starting to come up pretty good down here, nice and green, and the grass is looking nice. Got a bunch of clover in here, some pink clover. So it's looking pretty good. So we've had somewhat of a dry June. I wouldn't say it was dry, but you know, not enough rain to not have to turn on the pivots. So we've had these pivots on and off a few times, just trying to keep things watered. Kind of crazy some years. Seems like we go from having a whole bunch of snow on the ground to having to turn on the pivots in a short amount of time. Every year seems to be a little bit different. So yesterday was the day when I was showing all the ice and the frost that we got. So when it gets real cold and, you know, below freezing like that, you really worry about your alfalfa. And you can see here, looks like some of this got zapped pretty good. It's already starting to turn yellow. So hopefully it doesn't stunt this alfalfa too bad and keeps on growing. Duck under it. Duck. Okay, help us push.
engine.
Is that the engine?
Yeah.
Let's go start it up. Let's move this one. Huh? Oh, the mosquitoes getting you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Alright, we got these moved, so we'll just run back to that main valve and turn the water back on. Oh, good job, buddy. Oh. Is that the vent? Okay, keep turning. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's keep turning until the arrow's up in here. Nothing's plugged, so I think we're in pretty good shape. So we're just running out here to the Idaho side to pick up these levelers. And since we're done dragging the fields out here where the cows are at all spring, load them back up and take them back over by the slough there where we leave them for the summer. Working on this little Alice Chalmers a little bit more, trying to get some more lights put on it. Got some of these LED lights and just trying to figure out the wiring and get it all wired back up to a toggle switch. So I'm just working with some of the existing wire loom here and wiring up these lights. Not really doing anything special, just popped a hole here, top of this fender, just wired into the existing wiring that was going to the lights here. So once I make sure everything's working nice and good, I'll come back and tape everything up and try to hide these wires a bit better, but we're just trying to get things to work right now. So I put these two LED lights on the front here, and we've got a light bar I'm going to put here on the back. Something about just maybe popping some holes on the back fender and pointing it straight back at the the back here at the implements. We got this DARF hooked up and my dad got it wired in. We just had to run a power wire to this control box here. Hay season keeps sneaking a bit closer and closer every day, so we're just trying to stay ahead of things, getting things ready to go. So this is all I did with these two brackets. I probably should have put a couple extra bolts here on the edges, but I just bent them enough that it would tilt this light bar, not straight down, but kind of angle it down this way for that light. Then I popped a couple holes in extra holes in this fender here and tilted it so it's shining more towards the middle of the work area here. So that's how it ended up. And it looks pretty good. Pretty happy with how it turned out. At least being low like this, it shouldn't vibrate and rattle too much. Nothing special, but just use what we had laying around the shop there. Run out here real quick and check out these lights that I put on the tractor today. See how well they work. Those seem to light it up pretty well. We got our light bar back here. It's definitely a lot better than what it was, so I think we're gonna be happy with that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Have a good day.